Right, what we're going to do in this series of videos is teach you how to make a shark fish eating type game thing. Not too sure where it's going to go. Very excited by this one. Just very quickly, you may find that when you open up Scratch, you kind of maybe this area is a bit smaller and this area is a bit bigger, and these kind of look smaller. I'm using an old laptop to do this, so there we go. Anyway, I said sharks and fishes, and I'm looking at it here and I'm thinking that's not a shark nor a fish. It is in fact a cat. I don't want it, so I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to go, look, I don't want it. I'm going to delete it. So bye bye to the cat. So we want a shark. So how are we going to get a shark? Well, what we can do is, if you click on Paint New Sprite, it pops up a little window here, and you could paint a shark using lots of very simple paint type tools, and I'm sure you can work those out. To be honest with you, I'm thinking the easier way of doing it is this middle button here, which basically they've got some by default put in. So I'm going to go to Animals, and I've got lots of animals here, and I happen to know that if I scroll down to Shark, there he is. I've got one shark looking a bit mean there, one looking very mean, and one looked like he's been on the Stella at the weekend. But I'm going to take this one. In fact, actually, a little bit later on, if you remind me, like you can hear, I'll try and make the shark look like he's eating. He's going, he's chomping away. Anyway, let's double click. So the shark's going onto my stage. This is the white area is where the game is played. Now, basically what we're going to do in this video is make the shark move up, down, left, right, using the arrow keys on the keyboard. But I'm thinking, if we've got lots of little fish swimming around, that's a pretty easy game, isn't it? Because that shark is rather large, so we need to reduce the size of it. So, Sharky here, I'm going to come up the top here, and I've got these options. So I've got duplicate, which means it would copy it. I've got cut, which means, process means delete it. I'm thinking grow sprite, because this is a sprite, okay? Sprite, another word for graphic. Grow sprite, I'm thinking, these are a bit on the big side already. I'm thinking shrink. Now I'm going to click away. Now I'm using a laptop to do this. I've got a little touchpad. You might actually find, I think, if I'm right in thinking, you might be able to control and the wheel on your mouse. So I'm going to put Mr. Sharky. There he is, that size. Now, let's just click away. I now want to make the shark move up and down and left and right with the arrow keys. So let's introduce you to the stuff all over here on the left. And I've got all these little options here, and in this series of videos we're going to certainly do motion, looks, controls, sensing, operators, variables. I don't think we probably won't do sound, but you can work that for yourself. And pen, nah, I'm not really interested in that, but if you want to play with it, learn it. Great. So, I'm going to basically be using predominantly in these videos anyway, control and motion, but I want to introduce you first of all the way over the other side, here we go, to these two buttons. And when you want to play a game, the green flag will start it and the red one will stop it. So I'm thinking that if I go over to control here now, you see all these icons here, they're going to change. Not really icons, they're more sort of jigsaw pieces. You'll see why jigsaw in a moment. Control. When the green flag is clicked, all I have to do is drag it over, drop it on, and when the green flag is clicked, it's probably the wrong thing to pick actually. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to put, when space key is pressed, I'm thinking, why don't I change this to up arrow? Now, Mr. Sharky is in the middle here, and I need to introduce you to mathematics before we go anywhere else. Graphs, you know graphs, yeah? When we talk about graphs, we talk about X and a Y axis, and this is the Y axis, the vertical is the Y, and the horizontal is the X. So, if we press the up arrow, we want, and I can't really do this, see down here, it's got X and Y, watch those numbers change, I'll move the cursor around. In fact, I know actually in the middle, I can't get it quite right, but it's 0 and 0. But anyway, the whole point is, what I'm going to do is this, when the up arrow is pressed, I'm going to go to motion, and I am going to change the Y coordinate by 10. I'm going to press the green flag, and I'm going to press my up arrow, and look, my shark is moving up. That's fabulous, isn't it? But he's not moving down, because I haven't told him how to move down. Now I'm thinking all I have to do is control. When space is pressed, I'm going to change the space now, and I'm going to make it the down arrow, and when that's pressed, I'm of course going to change the Y by, are you going to shout it out for me? No, I didn't hear you. A little louder? No, still can't hear you. I'll do it for you. It's -10. If you did that, well done. Let's press the green flag to prove that to you. Look, Sharky's got. I'm pressing down, and now I'm pressing up, and look, he's going up and down, but he's not going left and right. So fairly obviously, let's go to left and right. We'll go to control. When the space key is pressed, drag another one over, and we'll make that the right arrow. And we've got motion, and this time, not the Y we're changing, we're going to change the X by +10. And I'm not going to bore you with this, put the last one on. When the space key is pressed, we don't want space, we want left arrow, of course. And back to motion, and we'll change the X by, and I'm sure you know now, -10. I hear you shout. I don't really, I'm at home, of course, you're at school. Or at home you could be, because this is free, you can download this at home, just Google, Scratch, first word, it's the first hit. Anyway, let's press the green flag, because my game is now live, and look, I go up, I can go down, I can go right, and I can go left. But left concerns me. You see, left, that's a moon swimming shark. Moonwalk, Michael Jackson, maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe your kids don't even know who he is now. You might be watching this in the year 2040. And Michael Jackson, he was a pop music star. But anyway, look, he's perfected the moonwalk, and that was, I mean, he went, it looked like he was going in one direction, but he was going backwards. It looked like he was going forward and going backwards. Like the shark's doing, he's pointing like forwards, left, right, I mean, and he's going left, that's bad. So I'm thinking maybe we turn Mr. Sharky round. So what I'm going to do is this, where I've got the, when you press the left arrow, I'm going to point in direction, and I'm going to put it there, and it says 90. And you'll notice that 90 means right. If I point him -90, he'll go left. And now if we go back to our game, look, I'm going that way, but look what happens now when I press left. He turned round, but he went upside down. That was crazy, wasn't it? Go left, right, and put left, and he's upside down. Here's a little tip for you. Up here, next to Mr. Sharky, by the way, top tip, let's call him Shark now rather than Sprite 1, give him a name, Shark. Look at these, 3 little buttons, can rotate. Only face left and right. Don't rotate. Well, I think he should only face left and right. And now look what happens. I'm going, look, I'm going left the right way, I'm going up and down, that's great. But when I go right, he's moonwalking again. I'm thinking, point in direction when the right arrow is pressed, glue that underneath there. I'm thinking now, if I press my green, look at that, he's going right, and he's going, that's fabulous. He's going the right way, and I'm holding down the keys, and he's going up, and he's going down. Isn't that great? Do you like that? Good, I'm finished. Here's one for you, little top one. I said I wanted to talk about the fact, here's a little bit for you. Actually, I might do a couple of things here. He's off the screen. Now I'm thinking, when we start the game, don't you think the shark should be in the middle? I think he should be. Start off in the middle, it makes sense. So when we press the green flag, I think, in motion, we need to make sure the shark's in the middle. Now, do you remember what the X and Y coordinate was for being in the middle? Do you remember? Who's going to shout it out? I've done that joke a couple of times now. It doesn't work, does it? You can't hear me, right? No, you can hear me. I can't hear you. Yeah. Anyway, it's 0 and 0. So what I'm going to do is now, when it's clicked, I'm going to go 0 there, and I'm going to go 0 there. Fabulous. Press the green flag. Look at that. Shark's in the middle. I could choose point in direction. Do you want him facing right or left to start with? It's up to you. You could pull that in there. I'll let you choose that one. I'm not going to do it. You work it out for yourself if you want to change it. Up to you. So now, every time we press the green flag, the old Sharky's in the middle. Go up and down, left and right. There, he's off. Ball with that. Let's press the green flag again. He's back in the middle. Oh, he's pointing that way now. I'm thinking maybe I should put a point in direction. I'll start that. Press the green flag. Oh, he's running the right way now. And every time it's moving down there, press the green flag. He's back in the middle, pointing that way. Great. That's the starting position for the shark. One thing I did mention is that, remember at the very beginning I talked about the idea of having the shark look like it was going ram, he was like eating, he was biting things. Let's do something here just very quickly. I'm going to introduce you to costumes here, and what I'm going to do is I am going to, what we're going to do, I think we'll import, and we'll go to import, and let's go and get the bitey position of the shark. Look at that, shark 1A, that's him biting. Look at that. So he's like that, and then he goes like that. Well, he doesn't do that because I haven't given any instructions yet. I mean, if we run the game now, look, he's just going to swim around going la la. Oh no, he's gone like that now, isn't he? I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh goodness me, let's put in the green flag again. The whole point is I wanted to do sort of bitey. So when the green flag is clicked, as well as starting in the middle, I'm thinking what we could do is this: make him switch between these two costumes. Start there, go to there. See what he's doing in the middle? Look at that, he's doing the bitey thing. So I'm thinking, he goes like that, and 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 he goes like that. There's a reason why I'm doing this, and he goes like that. How long do you think between each of those clicks? I'm reckoning about half a second. Do you think half a second? I think so. So why don't we do this? Let's go to scripts. And when the green flag is clicked, let's make him switch between the costumes every half a second. So, why don't I do this? I'm going to drag a forever loop on here, and inside here, I'm going to go to looks, and I'm going to go to switch to costume 1A. But then, in control, I'm going to go to wait. Now it says 1 second, and I'm thinking 1 second's a bit too long, so I'm going to put 0.5. And then, after 0.5 of a second in looks, I'm going to switch to costume. Oh, got that in the wrong place, didn't I? Sometimes that's annoying. You've got to unglue them, then re-glue them, and then put them back in the right place, glued together. Bit frustrating. Try and get it right first time. But the thing is, it's going to switch from one, wait 0.5, switch to the other, and then it would loop straight back round to there. I need another wait in there. So this is control, and I'm going to wait another 0.5 seconds. Got it in the right place. And now what's going to happen? Let's press the green flag. Look at Mr. Sharky. Off he goes. Press the green flag, and I thought I pressed the green flag, and he's not doing it. Why is he not doing it? Because I'm in the Shark 1A costume and Shark 1A costume. It's going Shark 1A, and it waits half a second, it goes to Shark 1A. It's not changing the costume. Why didn't anyone shout out and tell me? Because I can't hear you. I've done the joke. Yeah, okay. Shark 1B. I'm thinking now, look at Mr. Sharky, look at him go, and I can move him around, and he's always looking angry and biting them fish. Them fish that don't yet exist. Anyway, let's stop the animation, and let's stop the video. I think you guys can do that now. Go and make yourself a shark, and in the next video we'll look at introducing a background, and maybe some fish as well.